Hey everyone, Shaedow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So if you saw my last crystal opening, you know that I got this lovely fellow right here, and yes, I am still smiling every time I see him in my roster. So we were about to go into Alliance War, and I scouted ahead and I noticed that they had placed a Dormammu as the mini-boss, and I hadn't ranked him up yet. There wasn't a level up event or a science advancement, but I just couldn't wait. And so I went ahead and ranked him up to 3 to bring him into that war. And I have recorded the gameplay there, so you guys will get to see him fight not only Dormammu on the mini-boss node, but also a Dormammu that they placed on the Bane node as well. And then we'll have a series of duels to end the video. But first, we're going to take a look at Hulk Ragnarok and see why he is so good. Alright, so first we'll take a look at his attributes. Okay, they don't tell the whole story. Okay, you can see that there. Switch over to percentages so you can compare it to other champions if you want to. Then we'll take a look at his synergies as well. I do like that Thor synergy he has here. Alright, that is very nice. And you guys can look at the Black Widow, Hela synergy, also very nice synergy there. And the Loki synergy, also a very nice one. He has a pretty nice set of synergies. Alright, now, my Hulk is not awakened, but he does not need to be awakened to be very good. His awakened ability gives him a, well, when they are at 20%, either Hulk or his opponent, when they go to about 20% health, there's a chance for him to do one of two things. Either he will get a regen or he will gain attack power. And that's based on, if I remember correctly, the crowd's excitement or, you know, thumbs up, thumbs down mechanic. Alright, so that is a very nice thing to have, especially if you get that regen at the end. That can turn the tide of the battle for you. Same thing with the attack. Alright, but if you're thinking of ranking him to 4 and he's not awakened, you can go ahead and rank him to 4. He does not need to be awakened. With that said, I do want to awaken my Hulk. Alright, so let's take a look at his abilities here. Passive, he's immune to poisons just like the other Hulk. This Adoration of the Masses is a very interesting mechanic. Basically, all during the fight, Hulk is building up crowd excitement. Okay, so every one of his attacks, it builds it up by 5. When he does a special attack, it builds it up by 10. The crowd, of course, bores easily, they say, so there's a diminishing returns, and they get excited, but if you haven't hit your opponent in a while or done a special in a while, it's going to lose that excitement very quickly. Alright, so it says Hulk is a champion of the people. He gets worked up, so he passively increases his attack. So what does all of that mean? What it means is that when you're fighting with Hulk Ragnarok, you want to fight aggressively. Fight as aggressively as you possibly can. Alright, and you can see that when the crowd's excitement gets to 100, all of his attacks smash. And when it does reach 100, it gets locked for 7 seconds, which is nice. So you have 7 seconds to do something with that crowd excitement at 100, and we're going to read further at what the smash is all about. Alright, so every time he attacks, he has a chance to smash, and of course when he gets to 100, all of his attacks smash. Okay, what that smashing does, as you see there, is that he goes unstoppable and gains attack. That has wrecked me many a time, let me tell you. I will not see that he's gone to 100 excitement, and he'll fire off a special or just attack me and I'll parry, and I'll try to punish it, and I'll get wrecked because he is smashed. Alright, now this Face Me passive is one of the reasons that he is a Dormammu killer, a magic killer. I love it. Okay, he gets enraged when he gets a passive damage over time effect. That is key. It has to be a passive damage over time effect. So Magic's Limbo is a passive damage over time effect. Dormammu's Degeneration is a passive damage over time effect. Alright, so he gains attack while he is under that effect. Okay, the chance of the opponent triggering a special is increased by 70%, which is basically an extra taunt while they're doing that. And he regens instantly 70% of the damage taken. You'll see that in action. It is awesome. Alright, now Hulk has a lot of utility as well. His special 1, it will heal block, which is very useful, and you have a chance to stun. That stun doesn't always last as long as I would like it, but it is very useful. His special 2 attack has a chance to stop them from gaining power. 100% chance. So if you want to stop them from getting pushed over to like their special 3, hit them with the special 2, and then go to town, and then you can taunt them. Alright? And it also has a chance to stun. Both are 100%, so it's going to stun them. It's going to block their power. Alright? And the special 3, as you see, if it smashes, he gains more attack power. And crowd excitement goes to 100, and you saw earlier what that means when crowd excitement goes to 100. Alright? So let's take a look at some gameplay. Now, I did not take him into Realm of Legends because I don't think Winter Soldier showcases his abilities very well. Instead, we're going to look at the Alliance War that I just completed and watch him face Bane and watch him face a mini boss, Dormammu. Ooh, look at that. I could do it. I could do it, but I'm not gonna. So in Alliance War, I take path 1, and the node here has Bane. Now, somebody asked a question on one of my videos whether Hulk Ragnarok's Face Me actually was triggered by Bane, and that answer is sadly no. And you'll see here, Bane does not count as a passive damage over time effect. That would have been awesome if it was. Alright, now I'm experiencing a little bit of lag, and let me explain to you guys what's been going on. The iPhone that I've been playing on, if you saw that video where I showed you the cracked screen and explained what happened, well, that phone finally gave up the ghost. It no longer will charge, and so I can't use it, and right now I can't afford to buy another cable to see if maybe it's the cable or anything like that. So that phone is dead. So what I did was I went back to my Galaxy S5, which is what I started playing this game on and what I started doing YouTube videos using, and I'm mirroring using Side Sync, which is from Samsung. So I've basically come full circle and I'm back to when I first started playing. Alright, and it did okay. It didn't add a lot of lag, but I do still lag. Alright, so you see everything is going pretty well here, but I'm lagging pretty bad, and look at that. Now, I shouldn't have gotten hit by his special 1. Just look at that lag. Now, before, you know, it was lagging, but I was managing it pretty well. My fingers were hurting because I was pressing so hard on it. But we still came out and we beat him. But I took more damage than I should have, so as you see there, I went ahead and popped a couple of health potions to heal him up. And instead of mirroring using Side Sync, this one I just recorded on the phone using I think Mozambian or whatever it's called. But look at this. It's still lagging, and it's not the recording software and it's not the mirroring software, because I've tested gameplay with and without both of those things, and it's still lagging. I think it's just the nature of the progression of the game. So this game runs much worse now on this older phone than it did a couple of years ago. So it is what it is. I have to wait until I get my new iPad, and then we're going to see something. All right, but as you can see here, he got his L3, and I'm just like, oh man, I am about to get wrecked. Poor Hulk Ragnarok, a poor showing, right? But look at this. Boom. He's back up because he was under those effects. All right, that's Face Me. And just look at the power of Hulk Ragnarok. Even with all the lag, even with all the damage that I was taking, even after getting hit with an L3, look at Hulk Ragnarok. Look at that health. He is still kicking butt. So yeah, I love Hulk Ragnarok, and he is a dorm killer for real. Now earlier, and I didn't record this, they put a magic on the poison node. Well, that was a very nice light snack for Hulk Ragnarok because, as you know, he's poison immune and he has class advantage over Mystics. So that magic, that was a fun fight. He did not lose much health at all. In fact, you can see how much health he lost when you see how much health he started the last fight with. That's all the health that he lost. All right, so I'm sitting here and I'm doing my best to combat that lag, but look at that. I'm just getting tagged because the lag is throwing off my timing. And down goes Hulk Ragnarok. I was kind of sad, but I was also proud of him because even with all of that lag, even with getting hit with an L3 and getting hit with combos left and right, he could have still come out and beaten this Dormammu. So I know that without that lag, I would have taken out that Dormammu one shot, no problem. So when I get my iPad and I don't have any lag and I see a Dormammu there, Hulk is coming in, and he's coming in hard. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and watch a series of duels. Hope you enjoy watching Hulk Ragnarok smash.
Okay. You've made a mistake saying I cannot run this race. It's playtime, I'm gonna crush your face. This is not a phase. Hey guys, I know you feel that bass. Roll with that until you see my face. Rise and form a thick layer of fog at midnight. There's a time and a place to kill it. I spill it, leak documents from a flaming tongue. Rappers acting so saintly when not long ago you were baking, cuz. And now they catch the aroma, wonder what the kid is baking up. And a little secret ingredient they're needing is something for waking up. My flow was caffeine and I'm the black king of spades. Among smaller cards and that scream you hear is mad heat. I am the daddy of breaking the bones of the flashiest chic. No skimming, as I grow up in a robust prison. Everything I think I need is already given. For some reason I am hardly living. Physical needs are what can't be controlled. Give a kid candy, take away his soul. Can't tell the difference between hot and cold. My senses are dimmed and I'm sold. But as the credits start to roll, I wake up and I miss the movie. The people around me are swarming like they just saw something that's dooming. Now they're telling me that I missed a lot and I gotta go back and see it. Yet everyone who was watching came at that with a crooked demeanor. These subtleties and half-truths are running my country at large. Shipping this garbage by every ocean. I'm about to sink the barge. I'm for famine and money. Get rid of those and we have no country. What happened to thinking people love me? These relationships feel so ugly. It's like we're speaking on the surface, but something sounds scripted about all the verbiage. Like everything we think came from another person and we didn't take time to think if it's worth it. To act as a service to only a few human perspectives. Now we got humanity's section by politics, culture, religion, perspective. None of us have accurate depth perception. It's been messed with and I feel headless. No wonder I'm trying to convert that dude in the uniform to a dead. Get this, my head is full of death cause it's a dead shit full of phantoms and redness on the walls from the projected. No angels left in heaven and in turn I'm the one they sent in. Close your eyes and get in. This is one hell of a head trip. Most isolated, now watch that echo. I'm isolated everywhere like presto. I don't really know how to keep a friend. Something that they don't get though. And that sparks by Roscoe. Now I'm f***ing with all your heads, yo. Through the scope rooftop and I'm bent low. Between heaven and ghetto. It appears that I'm on top now. Figured out there's layers to this. Applied to the cycle now I can keep riding vibrant brightness when I pipe these hits. And I like this shit. Feels good expelling this energy. Anyone who comes next way looking for trouble is immediately gonna be sent to me. Something like a silent undertaker. I don't really need to do too much. Just sit here with the mirror to your face till you either decide to wake up or lose touch. I didn't come to make the choice for you. Cough if you choose not to make it. Excuse my hatred, I try not to say this. Just leave it for now and then use it verbatim. Try mates, tell me stay up. I accept the same ones, the same ones. When a world made us filled with fake ones, settled in lakefronts, trying to shake up the whole scene. They lean on the things for the beams of the TV screens, latching on every single get-rich scheme. That's not the dream, and they're taking yours free. Hey Spike, why the f*** you gotta go there? We bump your music when we're drinking and we kick it. Friends and family, drinking liquor, good spirits. A lot of people I know don't wanna hear this. You're really asking for it, sonny? I really don't wanna do it. You insist on doubting everything I say and challenging the movement. Then the troops are called in. I was going easy on them, now I'm all in. Think you're strong enough? Then take us all then. Put a mask over the Sultan. Somewhere dark we assault him. Kill the king, kill the prince, kill them all then. Open the doors to the children of the fallen. An army of dictators couldn't match my space invaders. Take them in the trachea, if not mindful of what they're saying. And I'm not playing, I know it sounds pretending. I might be quite pretentious, here's some knowledge I'm lending. My name withholds a legend of a king losing his head in. That's my definition of he who had descended.
Headshot.
So that's going to do it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and found it informative, and you see why Hulk Ragnarok is such a sought-after champion. He's very powerful. He has a lot of utility. He's great against magic. He's great against Dormammu, and he's great against Mordo. Now, as I said before, I'm a Hulk fanboy, so I was going to rank him up regardless of whether he was good or not, but he's actually very good. He is rank 4 worthy whether he is awakened or not. So if you're considering ranking him up, don't hesitate. Go ahead and rank him up. I wish I had the resources to go ahead and rank him up. Alright, so if you enjoyed the video and found it informative, please consider smashing that like button. Really helps me out. If you have not subscribed already, please consider giving me a subscription. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought about this video. If you would like to support the channel, there's a link in my description to my Patreon account, and you can become a patron of this channel. And you guys have a blessed day.